California just added new ag breach notices. We audited major healthcare networks on the list, and their email scores tell story. AssetMark, Blank Rome, MCBS, and Nissan were in the news. We scanned their domains to assess their email security posture. AssetMark Inc. at AssetMark.com scored 54% rated average. Blank Rome LLP at BlankRome.com scored 54% rated average. UBS at MCBS.com scored 54% rated average. Nissan North America Inc. at NissanUSA.com scored 47% rated below average. California Ag's latest breach notices. On June 26, 2026, the California Attorney General added 4 new data breach notices to its public list. This brings the total for June alone to 34 notices. Unlike some other states, California's list focuses on incident visibility and reporting dates rather than publishing the exact number of residents affected. Today, we're diving into the email security posture of the organizations behind these latest notices: AssetMark, Blank Rome, MCBS, and Nissan. Understanding domain audit scores, SBET, DKIM, DMARC. Before we reveal the scores, let's clarify what our domain audit measures. We focus on 3 critical email security protocols: SB, DKIM, and DMARC. SBF, or Sender Policy Framework, helps prevent spammers from sending messages on behalf of your domain. DKIM, Domainkeys Identified Mail, adds a digital signature to your emails, verifying their authenticity. DMARC, Domain-Based Message Authentication, Reporting, and Conformance builds on SBF and DKIM, telling receiving mail servers what to do with emails that fail authentication. Like quarantine them or reject them outright. Strong DMARC policy, especially at reject, is crucial for preventing phishing and spoofing attacks that often follow data breaches. What our scores don't measure. It's important to understand what our domain audit scores do not measure. They do not assess internal network security, employee training, data encryption practices, or the presence of specific malware. Our audit is a public domain assessment of a domain's published email authentication records. While these protocols are vital for protecting your brand and your customers from email-based threats, they are just one piece of a comprehensive cybersecurity strategy. A perfect email security score doesn't mean an organization is immune to breaches, but it significantly reduces the risk of post-breach phishing and impersonation. AssetMark Inc. and Blank Rome LLP, Financial and Legal Sector Trends. First up, AssetMark Inc., a wealth management platform, reported May 2026 breach activity. The financial sector continues to be a frequent target. Our scan of AssetMark.com reveals a DMARC policy set to none, meaning emails failing authentication are still delivered. Next, Blank Rome LLP, an Law 100 firm, is another example of the ongoing trend of law firm breaches. Our audit of BlankRome.com shows a DMARC policy also set to none for both. While SBF and DKIM records exist, the lack of an enforcing DMARC policy leaves their domains vulnerable to spoofing, especially critical when breach notifications are being sent out. UBE, ASE, and Nissan North America. Delayed reporting and consumer risks. ME LLC reported September 2025 breach dates in a June 2026 filing, highlighting the often long-discovered notification windows. Our audit of MCBS.com shows a DMARC policy set to none. Finally, Nissan North America Inc. reported breach dates spanning late May and early June 2026. Auto brands with large consumer bases face elevated post-breach phishing risk. We scanned both NissanUSA.com and Nissan.com. Both domains have DMARC policies set to none. This means that even if a malicious actor spoofs their domain to send fake breach notices or phishing emails, those emails are unlikely to be rejected by receiving mail servers, putting their vast customer base at high risk. The importance of DMARC reject in a post-breach world. The common thread here is the DMARC policy set to none across all these domains. In the wake of a data breach, threat actors often leverage the incident to launch highly convincing phishing campaigns, impersonating the breached entity. A DMARC policy at reject is your strongest defense against this. It tells email servers, if an email claims to be from us but doesn't pass our authentication checks, do not deliver. Without this, even with SBF and DKIM in place, your customers remain vulnerable to emails that appear to be from your legitimate domain but are, in fact, malicious. This video provides an independent public domain audit of email authentication records and is not legal advice. It does not imply fault or responsibility for any breach. Our analysis is based solely on publicly available DNS records at the time of scanning. What company or domain should we scan next? Let us know in the comments below.